A team of accused burglars preying on local people in their time of grief. Today, Lake Oswego police announcing their arrest, captured after several crimes, including stealing from the home of a dead man. Among the stolen items, dozens of guns. Our Ariel Salk live in Lake Oswego. Ariel, tell us more about this theft ring.
Well, the police say that the suspects allegedly did their research, finding people who are vulnerable and making them easy targets.
They were really preying upon these people in one of their most vulnerable times.
The investigation began back in October after two people allegedly broke into a home on Park Hill Street in Lake Oswego, the home of a man who had just died. Police say the suspects stole dozens of firearms and a military service medal. 2 months later, the suspects returned. That's when Lake Oswego police arrested one of the suspects, 41-year-old Nicholas R. Welter. Detectives were able to track down Welter's alleged partners, 32-year-old Miranda Rice and 60-year-old Michael Kelso, linking them to another alleged burglary at a home in West Lynn that was damaged in a fire.
These suspects were seeking out news stories about people who, in one case, someone had just died in a traffic crash. In another one, the family had just suffered a terrible fire at their house. So it was very much people who were experiencing tragedy in their lives.
Over the course of 3 days, detectives searched 7 locations, arresting 3 people while recovering dozens of guns, artwork, military service medals, and more. I asked, how can people best protect themselves and their homes at vulnerable times? He suggests security cameras, asking neighbors to keep an eye out for suspicious behavior if you or a loved one is not home, and be in touch with your local police department.
You can always ask the local police department if they would be willing to conduct extra patrols as time allows as well. Like I said, it's not a guarantee, but as time allows, oftentimes they might be willing to drive by, during their shift.
Detectives found the stolen goods stashed in several locations across the area in Portland, Gresham, and Molalla. Because of the number of guns police believed to be hidden in these locations, the Lake Oswego police called on other department SWAT teams and the Portland police to serve search warrants. Now, some of the items that they found may not have come from either of these 2 homes. So they're going through all of those items and seeing if they link to any other homes or burglaries in the area. Reporting live in Lake Oswego, Ariel Salk, KOIN 6 News.